Hello, today I am going to tell you about my materials. So welcome to my studio and welcome to another Artist Guild tutorial. So the paints that I use are Vasari paints, and the reason for that is that they are the purest paints out there that I know about. It is pure pigment and oil. And so first of all, what I'm going to do is talk to you about the layout of my colors on my palette and tell you a little bit about some of the colors so you have an idea of what I use them for and why they're good. Now, I have had experience working with a very limited palette, of 4 colors. And so you can actually mix all the colors, but why when we have these fantastic paint companies that are alive today and well and making these incredible paints. I feel like it's part of a whole new renaissance in good materials. And so if you appreciate good materials, you'll appreciate the Vasari paints. So let me talk a little bit about my palette. So in general, I'm working from the cool yellows into the warms. So I'm really starting with the whole warm palette and then working into the cools, the blues, and into the umbers, and then into ivory black. So that gives you an idea of how I have it set up. So the very first color that I have here is Genuine Naples Yellow Light. And this is a great color because it is a very cool light, and it's a color that quite often you'll use in making air in a painting and making something go back. So it's a very, very useful color, and important that you get the genuine Naples yellow. There are a lot of imitation Naples yellow out there, but I would not recommend using them. They won't respond in any way like the genuine Naples yellow, which is actually lead antimonate. So it behaves in a particular way that the mixes, the imitations, just simply cannot imitate. The next color is yellow ochre. And also their yellow ochre is really intense. It's a lovely, lovely color. And quite often is a color that you use in skin color when somebody has a more rich olivey tone. The Terra Rosa is the first red on my palette, and it is also a beautiful color and quite often the complement with the yellow ochre when you're doing very olivey skin. Then I just happen to actually have, this is not a normal color for me, but I was using it in one particular painting. This is a cadmium orange. And so sometimes you'll want to just add a color onto your palette, and because Vasari has such beautiful colors, it's very tempting to try some from time to time. So I think, it's nice to be experimental and have fun with that. But one of my regular colors is the cadmium yellow deep. And so this has a beautiful orange warm hue to it. And this is going to be very, very useful also in skin color when you have somebody who has a lighter skin color. And the red that goes with that is the cadmium red light.